Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be breaking down step by step how to sell put options through interactive brokers. I have made another previous video where I break down exactly what a put option is, so I highly recommend you check that out if you're a bit unfamiliar on what exactly it is to sell a put option. Just to quickly summarize what it means to sell a put option, basically I write a contract and one contract equals 100 shares that I will buy a set company at a set price at a set point in time in the future. And now you can change this date depending on how long you want this contract to be valid for, and then if the company gets to that set price or below, then I will be forced to buy those shares. And when I write this contract, I will receive a premium for writing that contract. So this is a great way to generate revenue while you're waiting for a company to get to a price that you're happy to pay. But that's just a very basic summary. Like I said, I highly recommend you go over and check out my other video where I sort of break down into a bit more detail around the sort of pros and cons and things you need to look out for when you're looking at selling put options. With that said, let's jump over to interactive brokers. Okay guys, so I'm on my interactive brokers trader station here. Now this is not something that you can do just through the online platform. You actually have to download the trader station, and this is what the platform that you need in order to trade options. And today, like I said, we're going to be focusing on selling put options. I know it may look a little bit confronting here when you first log on, you see all these different numbers and things flashing up. Don't freak out. I'm going to be walking you through today baby steps of the way so it's easy to understand, so you can in turn sell put options through interactive brokers yourself. And like I said, we're going to be using Alibaba as the example today. So if we look over here to the far left, we have Baba. So make sure whatever company you're looking at, like I said, today we're using Alibaba. I've got Baba there in this little drop down menu. And then we're going to go up to new window at the top. Then we're going to open up this here, what is called the option chain. Then this will come up with all the different calls and put options that we have available for us. So it brings up this new tab here. So along the top left here, we have the expiration dates. So we're going to look in that in a little minute. And then we've got the calls here on the left. We're not going to be worried about the calls. Today we're going to be focusing on the puts. Now you see there's two different colors here. So you've got the sort of lighter green or darker green color. This is out of the money. And then down the bottom here, we have all this in the blue or purpley color. That is in the money. And like I said, today we're going to be focusing on selling put options out of the money. So it is currently below what the share price is currently trading. At this time of filming, Alibaba is trading at around $153. So before you get to this point, you want to know the price that you're happy to pay for the company. And today, like I said, we're going to be using Alibaba, but for whatever company you may be looking at. And then you can go through and look at the different time periods of how long you want to have that option in place for. So let's just start with the 17 days out. So this option will expire on October 8th, 2021. So 17 days out from now. We're going down here, and then whatever the price may be that you're happy to own Alibaba for. So let's say we're happy to pay $148 for Alibaba. So then we would click on bid. Now you can see the premium will either be between $4.95 and $5.20. That is the current sort of premium. So we will click on that. This in turn will open up this other little screen here over on the left. So there's a couple of things we want to check on this before we actually move through to the next screen. So things here that we want to check in order before we submit this. So we double check that we are selling a put option. So make sure that that sell tab is highlighted. Then we move over here to quantity. And this is how many contracts we are wanting to sell. Bear in mind, for every contract, that is the obligation that you will buy 100 shares of that underlying company. So remember, especially if you're looking at some quite expensive companies, let's say Alibaba, I mean, it's trading at $153 at the moment. So you would need around 15 grand, give or take, in your account in order to fill that position. So bear that in mind. You don't want to all of a sudden put in 100 contracts. So make sure that is on the number that you are wanting. So today we're just going to be filling one contract, and then we can set a limit price or market price. Today we're going to go with a limit price. So here we can sort of pick maybe in between both the bid and the ask, and let's say that you're happy to go with $5. So this is the premium that you will receive per share. Now the next little tab we have here is either is this good for the day or good till we cancel it. We're going to say good till we cancel, and that's pretty much everything there that we're happy with. Don't worry about any of this other stuff here over on the right or anything. That's nothing to do with what we're doing here. So just double check that before we go through to the next screen. So we're putting the limit of $5, so that's the premium that we will receive. One contract, and we're selling the put options there. and with the strike price of $148. So let's submit that. Okay, so now we've got this new screen that's been opened up here. Just going to walk through a few things here before we actually submit this. We're not actually going to submit it today, but just so you guys are clear when you're going through the process what you will find coming along. So just have a quick look at the top here. So the financial instrument we're doing is a put option, and the expiry will be October 8th, 2021, and our strike price is $148. So the bid and the ask is currently between the $4.90 and the $5.10, and the last was $5.05. Now we scroll down here. So this is the amount that we will receive in premium. So it will be $500 gross USD, and then minus their commission. So we'll be between 63 cents and $1.56. So in total, we will receive $498.91 in USD. Look on this over on the right here. A few quick things you might want to look at. Just the stats on the chances of it happening. Your max loss was not actually the loss. It's if you get this position made to you, then you would have to buy the underlying shares that you made the contract of. So it'll be the 100 shares of Alibaba. And if that is the case, the break-even point for you would be $142.85. This is subtracting the commission that you got paid, or the premium, sorry. And so if you're happy with everything there, then you would go through and override and transmit, and then that would be placed in the system ready to go, and you will automatically receive that premium. So that's just a very basic overview, guys. As I said, like, I'm very new to this myself, so I'm not super savvy across everything here, but that's just the very basics on how to sell a put option. If you've got any questions on anything we covered off on there, drop it in the comments below and I'll do my best to try and help you out. But like I said, I'm pretty new to this myself, just walking you guys through the very basic steps here. As I get more advanced myself, I will do an updated video on this, where I'll go over some of the stuff down the bottom here, where we go over the delta and the gamma, and I'm still sort of learning the ropes on that as well myself right now. All right, guys, with that said, we're going to wrap that one up there.
Hope you guys got some value there, just going over the basics on how to sell put options on Interactive Brokers. There'll be a link in the description below to Interactive Brokers, so you can definitely go through there and open an account with them if you would like. It is an affiliate link, so I will receive a small commission if you were to go through and open an account with Interactive Brokers. Like I said today, it's just a very basic overview, as this is something that I've only just been recently learning about myself. I probably will make a follow-up video down the line once I start learning a bit more about the intricacies of selling put options. But that's the basics we've covered off in today's video. There is also another YouTuber called Andrew Brown who's done a couple of fantastic videos breaking down how to sell put options, and he also has a lot of other different videos breaking down different companies and things, which I highly recommend. These were a lot of videos that I sort of first looked at when I started learning how to sell put options, so definitely recommend checking out Andrew's channel. With that said, like I said, if you've got any questions on anything I covered up today, guys, drop it in the comments below and I'll do my best to sort of help you out where I can. With that said, we're going to wrap that one up there for today's video. Stay safe. Until next time, we'll catch you in the next video. Cheers, guys.